to try and win it in one visit, but if he takes 3 or 4, it doesn't matter. Well, as we've already mentioned, former world champion Graham Dott awaits the winner of this match. Well, he's just got there. Could have done with coming down a little bit further, actually, because then he could have played the black into the left corner. I don't think he can hold for the black unless this is dead straight. Might have to come back. Well, he can do, actually, looking at that angle. It's perfect. Well, he took the red in the corner of the pocket, but it's okay. Well, he did play the cannon, but it's gone slightly wrong. Okay, he's got this red down the top cushion into the right corner if he wishes to play it, but it's very risky. He was hoping to get him behind that one and just cushion first and leave himself on the other red. Now, is this one too risky at this stage? Well, this, if he goes for this is massive. If he wobbles it, the match could be over.
It was high risk. Knew he'd be leaving it if he missed it. Could have played safe. Perhaps that just an indication of the lack of experience from young Zhou. Just 15 years of age, remember. Supremely talented, certainly. On the evidence of what we've seen today, he has a real future.
It's such a fine line, Phil, isn't it? You know, if he knocks it in and clears and wins the match, it becomes the right shot, and then he misses it and you think it's the wrong shot. You have to make those decisions when you're down there at the floor and stand by them, really.
Well, it was certainly the positive option.
Now, has he blocked the pocket for the blue?
Robertson, remember, has already had 3 golden opportunities to clinch this frame in the previous frame. Clinch the match, I should say. And he's making a bit of a meal of it. 33 the lead. Still 5 reds and 67 points remaining. So Zhou's risky red didn't prove too costly, and that's not a great safety from Robertson. He's left one for the Chinese to go at here, and we've been seeing him nail these throughout the match.
Just came across that one this time. And he's left the red to the centre as well for Jimmy here. If he can drop this in, get on the black, it should be all over. In fact, he's got the straighter one, I think, for the blue. Well, I think Jimmy would just be happy to get over the line here, because this has been a bit of a test for him. There's no doubt about that. We know that these wildcard rounds can be very dangerous indeed. We know how good these Chinese players are. You know, there's one or two that play in the wildcards that were formerly on the main tour. But they're tricky. This certainly has been for Jimmy Robertson. But he'll be mightily relieved if he can get through this one. Well, he still needs this black. In fact, he needs the black and one more red, I think. 47 the difference, yes, one more red required. That's a good shot. Won't miss from here. He's been tested here, Jimmy, but he's come through it. And, well, this red then, to look forward to a match against Graham Dott.
Well, this match has been a terrific advertisement for the wildcard rounds. They're not favoured by everyone, but Zhou Yuelong has more than justified his. Both players have been clinical in amongst the balls. Robertson knows he should have got the job done in the 8th frame. I must have wondered going into the decider whether he'd missed his chance, but to his credit, he's held himself together. He's shown patience in this decider. And in the end, perhaps that little bit of extra experience has won the day. But it's been a terrific match. Great entertainment for the crowd here in Wuxi.
And I'll tell you what, Phil, in this form, he's got every chance of really giving Graham Dott a good test in the first round proper.
Well, disappointment for young Zhou, but he has demonstrated that he has the ability to go much further in the game. And this experience will only make him a better player. They say you learn more from your defeats than your victories. He'll take plenty out of this tussle today. But it's Jimmy Robertson who's just mopping up the colours here to complete the job. Pressure off now, everything becomes easy. And a chance to tackle a former world champion in the next round. Great match, great match. Congratulations to Jimmy Robertson. He's come through a final frame decider against the richly talented Chinese, just 15 years of age, Zhou Yuelong. It was a match that had just about everything. Some excellent breaks, a century from Robertson, a nerve jangler in the 8th, and a decider which Robertson has won. 5-4 then to the 27-year-old. So congratulations go to Jimmy Robertson and indeed to Zhou Yuelong, who showed he has a big future in the game, terrifically talented and all the time in the world to develop his skills. He's put on quite a show for his home crowd here, but he goes away the loser, Robertson having coming through by 5 frames to 4. And he will now play the 2006 world champion Graham Dott in the next round.